defense is going to be hella important in Dragon Ball Fighterz, okay? We're going to use footage from one of the top players of the beta to hook you guys up with some defensive tips that I picked up from watching them. But seriously, guys, you got to learn how to block or you're going to get body, okay? Straight up body. What's poppin', people? ssjaipom here with some more Dragon Ball Fighterz open beta footage. I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's featured player, Fame96, okay? This dude is a monster. I was straight up shook by his gameplay watching him on the replay channel when I couldn't get any matches in, okay? I was watching, I was like, who is this god? Who is this Greek god? I don't know if he's Greek, he's really good though. I want to leave a link to his Twitter so you can follow the man himself, and his YouTube channel if he has one so you can see some more of his matches in their entirety. But for today, I want to talk about defending in Dragon Ball Fighterz. Early on, I saw a lot of complaints in fighters about there not being enough defensive options or people being completely stuck in enemy combos unable to do anything. And while it's reasonable to feel like that as a beginner, it isn't exactly true. While there's a ton of pressure you can put on opponents in corners using assists and mix-up and whatnot, they're not exactly stuck without defensive options. Fame is one of my favorites to watch because he brought his defense up to snuff with his offense. I want you guys to get in the habit of blocking while both standing and crouching for one. Blocking while standing will defend you from mid-level, high-level, and overhead attacks, while blocking low will defend you from low attacks and mid attacks. If you paid attention to what I just said there, I know it's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? This means that both methods of blocking have a weakness, with blocking high being weak to lows, and blocking low being weak to overheads. Both forms of blocking can be shattered by a Dragon Rush, which is the little grab animation, you do the whole Dragon Ball Z punch a couple times, throw you in there, blah, blah, blah. Fame and many other players have been able to mix blocking low and standing while under pressure, like, pretty much excellently. So you see them in corners just taking these combos and not, like, getting hurt by them because they're blocking them perfectly. This protects them from their opponent's block string and lets them prepare for a counterattack of their own when their enemy leaves the opening. I'd like to also bring up my favorite method of blocking in any fighting game that allows it. We're going to call it chicken blocking, okay? That's the respected term, okay? You're blocking while you're in the air so you don't have to guess between high and low. I'm telling you, it saves you. Don't get mixed up, guys. Really, watch your ankles. We call it chicken blocking because you're like a chicken, okay? Come on, get down on the floor and, you know? You can see Fame's varied defense coming in handy a lot. And the main point of this video is because that's not all. He also uses two mechanics that a lot of casual players seem to forget about as soon as they get in the game and start mashing at those auto combos. You can perform a reflect with your special attack button, which is default mapped to X on PS4 or A on Xbox with your default controls and holding away from your opponent. This reflect will actually shove your opponent off of you if you timed it correctly. This crushes any momentum your opponent might have built up while trying to pressure you, and it gives you a chance to make a move of your own if your reflexes are fast enough. This reflect is like a hidden gem that I haven't seen many people use outside of the higher level players, and when it happens, it usually always gives them the momentum they need to take offense again. I'd say on top of learning how to mix up your block, the reflect is something that you want to get in your arsenal to make sure you're playing a lot more like a competitive player and a lot less like a casual. The second lesser used mechanic would be the guard cancel. You pull off a guard cancel by tagging in your partner while pulling off a successful block. You can perform the guard cancel, and it gives you a split second to get your ally in there and switch one of your characters to safety. This is important for keeping key members of your team alive if your opponent has an attack pattern that you just can't get around. Use this guard cancel for a chance to recover up and switch in a healthier pick to make your comeback with. This is a mechanic you probably won't see many of the content creators use because, to be honest, it's not really stressful that much. It's really useful, but for some reason they just want... I just see him mashing the attacks and, you know, auto combos, you gotta do what you gotta do. And a couple of higher level players have commented on it maybe being a bit unsafe, which I can actually see being a thing. Throwing a guard cancel out when your opponent least expects it will be the key to saving your teammates from getting wiped out at times that you don't want them to, especially if you don't have too much familiarity with other characters. We'll go over defensive options a bit more when we get access to the full game, training mode, and all the characters and their tools, but for right now, I'm gonna leave you to enjoy the match itself without me talking over it. I'm telling you guys, that replay channel in game is one of the neatest tools I've seen in a fighting game at all, okay? You just gotta learn it, okay? And learning how to use it to bring your game to the next level is gonna separate the men from the Xeno boys. You gotta understand, okay? Again, show some love to this guy, Fame. He's amazing, and he's a former BlazBlue champion. One of the few people I spent a lot of time during the beta admiring and studying while I was at work. If you made it all the way through, though, hit me with a hashtag, oh my god, and hit me with your best Kid Buu player jokes, okay? There's a meme going on Twitter right now. We're slandering all the Kid Buu players. It's hilarious. I love it. I play Kid Buu too, so slander me and get flamed back. You gotta understand. I'll be seeing you in the very next video. Take care of yourselves.
Depend on mere calculations to understand the same.
Where have you been? I'm searching all along.